back to the workday, back to Monday. Well, I know for everybody else, I mean, we always at work, but you know, I know everybody else starts their week on Monday. So we're trying to see what's cracking, lacking on this Monday. Weather in California now today it's been gloomy all day. It was raining earlier. It hasn't been raining for a while, but the sky doesn't look all that nice right now. Looks like it's gonna rain. Looks like it wants to rain, but it's just not raining. But it was raining earlier, like in the morning. So we don't have that fine weather today. We're actually now experiencing the December weather that people talk about. Now we're experiencing the real December weather. I'm assuming what everybody else experiences. But it's not that cold though. I will say that though. Even though it's like ugly out there and it looks fucking gloomy, it's not, it's not cold. What's good, Mr. Pasa? What's cracking lacking? What's shaking bacon? What you getting yourself into in this fine Monday? I'm assuming it's gloomy where you're at too, just like over here. But at the same time, it don't feel cold, bro. Or maybe because I work in the cold, and that's probably why. Because I work like in negative degrees, so maybe that's what it is. Because where I'm at is like -5, so I'm assuming that's probably why I don't feel it. What's good, Jesus? What's cracking lacking, my boy? Oh, you already know my boy right here. We spit flying it, bro. Whatever people want to talk about, we'll speak about it, Because I know everybody always likes different topics, on the menu. Since YouTube always has something to talk about, right? Serio, huh? Be like, shit. Well, YouTube be everywhere, but what's good, Riverside La Sierra? For some reason, when the weather gets gloomy, I feel like my day gets boring. I don't know. My day gets boring. It does, bro. It does. It's like you don't feel like doing nothing. Like it doesn't motivate you, bro. And that's because of our perspective of how we view certain lighting and coloring, bro. It's a trip when you dive into that, bro. That right there in itself is a trip, And why they say, like dark colors are more like, are indications of more of like depression and stuff like that. It's a trip. It's one of the things that I used to think that, nah, puro pedo, But then, when now, educating myself on the matter, right? And it's a trip, bro. It's a trip. Sometimes the topics just leave me like, damn, what the fuck? Saca la bolsita. La tuya primero, compa. La mía no es de calidad, hijo. Relaxing. That's right, my boy. You just chilling. That's good. That's good. Shit. With this weather, yeah, I feel like shit. I wish I could be chilling though. I'm at work. Yeah, people be on some bullshit on the daily, no doubt about that. Yeah, that's crazy. You'll be surprised how many emails I get and people telling me about like certain shit that I don't even know about. Like people having beef that I don't even know who these people are. I'm just like, again? Like, well, I don't know. I don't even know who that is, bro. Like people be putting me up on game on certain because there's some channels that people introduced me to. I didn't even know. I'm just like, oh shit, serio. Like damn, bro, I'm like way behind, homie. I'm like way behind all that. There was one day when I tried to catch up when I was at work. I was just hearing different videos on my earpiece, and I was trying to catch up, bro. And it was just like a lot of the stuff I was just hearing. Like I was just like, wait, what the fuck? Like no mames, like. It was just everywhere, bro. I was just like, damn, bro. Like I can't see myself like just really surrounding myself with all of that like on a daily though. I kind of don't like it when it rains because I stay home and I can't go outside. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. On a rainy day, I hate rainy days too because I get wet from walking to the parking lot from our employees' parking lot to inside the facility, right inside the building. So I get wet on that walking process, right? And then I go straight into the cooler, right, where it's like -5, bro, and wet. Oh man, bro, that's like the fucking worst. Even if I do like put on like a coat or something like that, like bro, I still end up getting wet because winds blowing and shit like that. So like I still go in there like maybe not soaked, but like semi wet, and then going in there in the cold, and I'm only in there for maybe like about no te miento, like maybe like 10 minutes, and then like whatever water was on me, bro, it turns into like little ice crystals, bro. That's just a trip. And I'm not even in there that long, and that shit would already be like frozen. Yeah. Took a week off. Oh, that's right, my boy. That's right. You're on vacay. See, eso hijo. That's what I need to do. You're not aware of everything that people beef and drama on status. Nah, bro. Serio. Like, I'm just like, what? Like, I'm telling you, a lot of people, I don't even know who these people are. I'm just like, Ken? Like, well, I don't even know who that is, my boy. Everyone's be like, nah, you know what I'm talking about? Like, bro, honestly, if I did, I would tell you, but honestly, I have no clue. It never rains in Southern California. It rains once in a full blue moon. Like, woo. Actually, you could actually say that for this year, because this year has actually been, well, in the beginning it was kind of like rainy. Now, yeah, we haven't had rain in a cool minute. Yeah, I'm glad that it doesn't rain like that, you know what I mean? Like all the time. But when it does, I can't stand it. But we'll get rain for like 15 minutes. And then like it'll stop raining. Like we'll get 15 minutes of rain here and there. But yeah, like as in like it continuously raining all day. Nah, we don't get that. Not like we get like showers here and there sprinkled in throughout the day. What do you do? What do you do in your holiday? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, I work with all frozen products, like anything that's frozen, that like you have in your cantona, like frozen vegetables, frozen ice cream, the ice, anything frozen, anything that goes into your frozen shit that's like that you eat, you know what I mean? Like grocery wise, like frozen. I work in the warehouse in the back coolers, right? Like dishing all of that out, right? All the frozen products. So I work in the coolers, right? Because everything, obviously we got to keep all that shit, frozen, So I work in that. I work doing that. I mean, it's a bitch, bro, because it's cold all the time, bro. It's like it's always cold, It's not like you could turn off the coolers and shit like that, right? So it's like constantly, in there in the cold. And a lot of people can't handle it because of how cold it is all the time, some people just can't handle the cold. I mean, but we got to do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? How come you never got to be like his ducks lucky? You are. What are you doing in there? Oh, actually, we were talking about it. I don't know what happened though. You know what I mean? Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I don't care. But at the same time, I don't reach out to people tampoco. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't like be like reaching out. Hey, what's up? You down to collab? Like, I don't do that. You know what I mean? And probably why también is because I don't have a social media, right? Since I don't have like a social media for people to reach out to me on. The only thing I have is my email, right? It's the only thing I know how to use. I don't do social media, so that's probably another reason, right? I know when people have Instagram, it's a lot easier for people to be communicating with each other. You know what I mean? But I just view all of that shit as just drama, though. Like, but yeah, we had talked about it though. Do you believe we're in a drought because I only do that we still drinking just water? Shouldn't water be? We are in a drought, right? But not to the sense of like we're in a drought where the water should be like expensive, right? But it's getting there though. Right? It's kind of hard to tell with weather though because weather's so unpredictable, right? Like you get times and periods where it's like raining, where you get massive amount of rain and all these lakes and, like lakes throughout California, like they fill up again, right? But then there'll be times where you don't. So it's like, well, weather is kind of hard to predict, like what is actually really happening, right? When it comes to like global warming, obviously global warming exists, right? But a lot of that time does get fed with propaganda, not only from the left side but from the right side, right? That's the reason. That's the problem with politics, bro, and manipulating, because now people don't even know who to believe or who's telling the truth or not, right? Because everyone's always trying to swing it their way. That is like, and that's the reason. That's a problem with lies, bro. That once people find out you're lying, it's really hard to believe anything that's coming out of your mouth, right? So it's like, fuck, like, is it really going down? Is it really not going? You know what I mean? That was the left's worst. The worst mistake they could have done is start lying to the people. It's it's a hard job. Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that it's so much hard. I wouldn't say que like, well, yeah, es un chingo de jale. Don't get me wrong, it's un chingo de jale. But it's more because it's cold though, right? Because it's cold, vatos, just can't handle it, or you want to finish fast, so you start doing everything sloppy. Like I have fools that like cuando arman las paletas, right? Like they'll put like all the shit that like is like easily could rip or get smashed in the bottom. They'll put the heavy shit on top, más porque no querer arreglar todo bien. Like where you put the heavy shit in the bottom and light shit on top, right? But just because these fools are trying to get it out of there, right? Just because they're like, trying to get out of the cooler, que hacen el jale mal, and then supervisors come and there's complaints and you know what I'm saying? And it's like, fool, do the jale bien, because now that she's gonna like double up on us, bro. Now we're gonna have to fucking take everything down and start from scratch, bro. And it's like, if you would have done this shit right from the beginning, we wouldn't have had to do this shit again, bro. But because you're fucking lazy, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of people that are like that, bro. And it's like, you tell them, que, like how to do it, y todavía hacen lo que ellos quieren. And it's like, fuck, fool. Like, this is exactly why I told you what I told you. Y nomás por la flojera, me imagino. What's good, Sinaloa? I seen that some comments on Lucky's channel. That's why the question. Channel. That's why the question, homie. That's all. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. No, yeah. Well, yeah. Lucky puts out good stuff, bro. Lucky's a firme camarada. Lucky's a solid individual. I like how he carries himself. Yeah, but no doubt, I feel like, que sí se va a armar. Do you believe in what society's been saying? In order to be successful in life, you gotta go to college. I personally believe without college you can't. I personally believe without college you can't be successful in life. Look, you could be successful without a college degree. You could. Not saying that you can, right? You could. There's a lot of entrepreneurs that Bill Gates didn't even graduate college, and he's not the only one. There's been several geniuses out there who have made it far without actually graduating college, right? Now, just because there's entrepreneurs that made it, and just because there's successful people who have made it without going to college, doesn't mean that everyone is gonna get the same path in life, right? Like, yeah, there's a chance you could make it without a college degree, but the chances of that happening is a lot more slimmer than if you actually get a college degree, right? Because these individuals could have just been at the right time, at the right moment, or whatever. They probably knew the right people that they ended up making it, right? But to assume that you don't need that and still make it is like, well, it's either way. It's better to go to college and actually educate yourself and actually have the education, regardless if you make it or not, whatever. It doesn't hurt just to have that knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't hurt just to, apply yourself and actually, strive, to get that. You can never go wrong with feeding yourself more knowledge, though, is what I'm trying to say, though. But I do believe that I do get it why a lot of people, especially with the education system, how it's run over here, right? Where they make you take a bunch of courses that you don't even need, right? Like, they make you take a bunch of classes that's like not necessary for like what you're striving for, right? And that's where a lot of people get, turned off or, fail or fall off. You know what I mean? Because it's not necessary, but, Obviously, they do that to more money for them, right? They look to squeeze as much bucks as they can out of individuals. Obviously, that's why it's done. But oh, what's good, my boy? That's right. Homie Bach right here. Go subscribe to his channel too. If you guys are looking for any type of politic conversation, right? When we're talking about geopolitics, he's a channel to go to. Homie, brings it from different perspectives. He's not one that's easily fooled by the media. You know what I mean? Homie always, spits out, his honest opinions. You know, he doesn't take neither side. He's just, speaking from the outside looking in. And I like people that are unbiased when they're giving their opinions on things. Many of my friends and family kept telling me to go to college and give me why I should. But me personally, I didn't want to go because what major I want, I don't see why I should. No, but like I said, bro, it does help you a lot, bro. It does help you a lot. I can tell you that honestly, it does help you a lot, right? But as what you said, right, you don't know what you want to major in. That's something that you have to find out first on the fly, bro. Like that's something that you have to actually really sit down and actually really think about what you want to be, right? Because when people go in there and just take random classes, right, and they keep switching majors and they really don't know, right? It's better to have like what you want to be, like set straight, right? But what you want to be, not what your parents want you to be, not what your friends want you to be, not what what makes the most money. No, what you truly want to study, like what you truly want to be. Like what you truly want to major in, right? It's the most important thing, right? To have a job that doesn't make you feel like you're going to work every day, right? A job that actually makes you feel like you're doing what you love to do in life, but just getting paid for it, right? That's the best, thing that you could strive for, right? Instead of doing, oh, I'm just going to doctor school because my parents want me to be a doctor or this and that, but you really want to be like I don't know, an archaeologist or I don't know, whatever. It's better to chase what you want, right? Not worry so much about what everybody else wants. It's satisfying your needs, not everybody else's. You're the only one that lives your life. Nobody else does. All right, gracias, my boy. Appreciate that. I'm still figuring out my life out of work to see how far I get. Oh, bro, you'll get far, bro. I can already tell just from the conversations I had with you, bro. You'll go far, bro. You can never be afraid of like, maybe not succeeding or maybe, not being able to achieve your goal. Bro, you have the potential in you, bro, to be anything you want to be in this planet, bro. The only one that could stop you from being what you truly want to be is you yourself, bro. If you doubt yourself, if you procrastinate, if you have that mentality, the only one that can stop you is yourself, bro. Can't nobody else stop you. And you have it in you, bro, to be anything you want in this planet, bro. And let nobody ever tell you differently. Because obviously there's people out there that are not going to want to see people succeed. Just because they're not succeeding, they don't like to see anybody else succeed, right? They like to keep everybody at their level. That way they don't feel like if they're such a, like if they failed in their strive, right? You already know, my bro. I keep it honest right here. One of the homies from Eastside told me, don't stay stuck figuring my life out. I can see what he means. If you procrastinate too much on what you want to be, yeah, like you gotta actually, apply yourself and instead of like there's people that procrastinate just on the simple fact that they're looking to just milk time or look to make excuses just for they don't go out and do that. And I think that's what people mean. Like, don't stay stuck just, procrastinating. Because being stuck procrastinating también is not, it's not going to get the job done. You know what I mean? But like I said, it doesn't hurt just to have that education though. You know what I mean? Obviously, someone who's educated, who has a college degree, more avenues are going to open up to you than somebody who doesn't, like if I'm hiring, if I have a business and I'm hiring people, right? A college degree, yeah, compared to someone who doesn't have a college degree, is going to make a big difference, when it comes to actually, deciding on who you want to get, right? obviously more doors are going to open up for you that you have a college degree than, than if you don't. But not to say that if you don't go to college, like if you don't want to go to college, right? And you just want to, just try. Yeah, that doesn't mean you're gonna fail in life or that you're not gonna succeed or that your life is doom or whatever. No, tampoco that. You know what I mean? Like you can still succeed in life without a college degree, bro. You can. There's people can clown on people that work at McDonald's all they want, bro. But if they work hard, bro, and they become manager or whatever, like they stretch a manager, those managers get paid really good money, bro. You know what I mean? They get paid really good money, and people can't be like, "Well, it's just a manager at McDonald's." No, bro, they get paid good money because they're running a business. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it's McDonald's or what the fuck it is, bro. When you're running a business, bro, that takes, skills and, obviously it's a lot of work. So, they get paid good money. So just because you don't go to college doesn't mean you failed in life or you're not going to become something. Tampoco, but people rather, they encourage people to go to college. But yeah, if you don't want to go to college because you feel like it's not for you, then you don't have to, bro. You know what I mean? College is not for everybody. We all need 9 to 5 workers in order to... Yeah, facts, bro. Like I said, I know people like to clown on people that work at Jack in the Box, McDonald's, or anything like that, bro. Look, any job out there, doesn't matter what the fuck it is, it's going to teach you a skill regardless, right? It's going to teach you to be responsible. It's going to teach you, how to deal with customers. It's going to show you a lot of skills that you need in the real world, right? In order to be successful, right? And you can, whatever job it is that you get, you can climb up that ladder, right? To even become, owner, if anything, you know what I mean? There's been stories like that, right? Manager, whatever the fuck, right? That get paid good money and that succeed, right? It just depends on your work ethic. So yeah, bro, yeah, all these people are important. You need workers in order for these people to, even have their business running successfully. Yeah, facts. Everybody counts in the company, bro, from the janitor all the way to the CEO. No doubt about that. I'm just saying that it's a lot easier to achieve those goals with a college degree, right, than, working. But at the end of the day, bro, you can still succeed regardless, right? Because there's people that have made it to high places without a college, degree. I'm just saying that it's more easier with a college degree, than without, right? It's going to be more of a difficult battle, but not to say that is not possible, right? Yeah, truly someone knows if school's not for them, right? Like if they really don't, just digging and sitting there. And yeah, college is not for everybody, you know what I mean? But, still doesn't hurt to, be educating yourself though, regardless. No, but I feel what you're saying though. I feel what you're saying though. Because I do watch people that take advantage of like other people and they make fun of them because they have like an average job, when it's like those people count too, bro. Come on now, relax. Do you know ARAB? No, I don't, my boy. Yeah, but with that whole school thing, I feel what you're meaning, though. And you're right, bro. You're right. Every worker is important. I feel like the whole clowning thing and stuff like that, that's just for people's ego. It's an ego stroke, they're just looking for, whatever they consider people's flaws to be and just homing on that, right? Just to make fun of them. But like I said, those are immature games, so. But I see a lot of people do that shit, and it's like, how old are you, my guy? That you're still playing those games? It's ridiculous. There's a lot of people like that, especially on YouTube, And it's like, oh, because that's what you view as humiliating, and if someone did that to you, you would feel humiliated. So that's why you do it to others, hoping that the same effect they would have, right? But not everybody's built the same, so. I soak up knowledge everywhere I go and study certain traits to have understanding. I will be honest, I don't read that many books, but I do read ones that catch my attention mostly. You know what? That's something right there that you said that's perfect. You read stuff that catches your attention. Yes, knowledge is always going to come in what you like to educate yourself on, right? That is the perfect way of learning stuff that you find interesting, the stuff that interests you, right? The thing you're actually going to pay attention to. Most people, when they're fed education, right, when they're fed stuff that they don't have no interest in, right, if they don't really care, they'll remember the knowledge right there, just in that small time frame, that whatever, for an exam or a test, whatever. Most people, whatever they learned in high school or college, whatever, they forget, bro. They forget about all that shit like that, bro. They never use it. They forget. It was a waste of time. The only stuff that you remember and that you soak up is the stuff that catches your attention, that you're interested in, right? Yes, that is a perfect way of learning, right? But obviously, like I said before, the reason why they like to teach this other way, right, is they just like to teach you in a way for you to be able to take orders. They're not teaching people how to be entrepreneurs or be successful running their own business. They're teaching you how to take orders. That's it. You know what I mean? And to milk as much money out of you as possible. Facts. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's better to read stuff that catches your attention and stuff like that. But there's a lot out there, right? I like to read, right? But like you said, I like to read stuff that catches my attention. I don't like to read shit that I'm not interested in. Yes, miserable people like to make other people feel miserable. Yes, bro. Of course. It's not fair. It's not fair that I'm having to go through all of this myself. It's not fair that life is like this. So I'm gonna make life like this, for everybody. That way, you got to deal with it just like I got to deal with it. I only see that it's fair. Yes, bro. Yeah, people that are not successful, they don't like to see other people succeed, bro. They want to keep everybody at their level. That way, they don't feel like that they never went nowhere, or that they didn't fail. Yes, bro. Nobody wants to feel outcast, including those who are at the bottom. So if could and possible, yes, they would love to keep you at the bottom with them. Yes, those are facts. It kind of goes to that saying. You hear a lot of people say this. Like, I don't give a fuck about what nobody thinks. Like, I worry about me. I only care about me. Like, I don't worry about anybody else. Like, I do me, right? I don't worry about what other people say about me. A majority of society says that, but that's not true though, bro. The reason why you dress the way you dress, why you talk the way you talk, why you do what you do is because you don't want to be outcast by the group. You don't want to be made fun of, or you don't want to be, in the outs, not knowing what's hip, what's hot. You know what I mean? So a lot of people really just tend to do what everybody else does because they want to belong to that. They want to be a part of that. They don't want to be ashamed that they don't know what people are talking about or the lingos or nothing like that, right? A lot of people care about other people's opinions. You see that a lot in these videos that people upload onto YouTube, right? People be like, oh, let me fix this, let me do that. Like, oh, no, I don't want to come with a fucked up shirt because then people are going to clown on me. I thought you didn't give a fuck about what people thought about you. I thought you didn't care. I thought you did you. Like, bro, knock it off. It's your lying ass. I have hater bullies didn't catch. To see it downfall. Oh, everybody does, bro. Everybody in this world has haters. You don't even got to be someone that's famous or anything like that, bro. No, everyone's gonna have haters on you. You're always gonna have haters. That's life, though. Yeah, facts. Comes with with living life, right? But you can't worry. You can't be too worried about or be stuck and worry about what other people think about you. You just can't. Because their opinions on you is not going to determine your outcome of your life or what you really have going on in your life, right? So their opinions of you is irrelevant, whether positive or negative, you know? That's the thing that these individuals want to feel like their word could actually make a difference, right? Like their word could actually bring you down, hold you down, actually have you questioning, they want that recognition. They want to be able to feel like they can make a difference in people's lives. Do I believe a woman can make and break a man? Yes, of course. Look, in this planet, we're emotional creatures, right? We look to be a part of something. We look to belong to something. We need company in our lives, right? Um, at the end of the day, you do need people around you, right? Because, um, you know, nobody wants to be left alone. Nobody wants to be solo bolo. It is bad for your mental health and for your overall existence, right? And not just with humans, but even with creatures, right? When an animal steers away from its herd or its pack, you see that it doesn't live as long as if it would have stayed with the pack, right? Um, it's bad for your overall health, right? People need interactions and companionship and stuff like that, right? In this planet. Now, with a woman, just having that, right, could make you feel like the top of your game, right? But at the same time, if you get someone who's conniving and deceiving and everything like that, then yeah, it could make you feel like you're at the bottom of the barrel, right? Because one thing that human beings don't have a control fully of is their emotions. We're very emotional creatures, right? It's very hard to keep our emotions on check. That's for any human, right? So of course, when you meet someone who you're interested in, right, it's really hard to keep yourself in, your emotions, contained, right? So, yeah, woman could make and break you, bro. And that's the sad part, that there is women out there who are looking to break individuals. Sad but true, But at the same time, if you're aware of this stuff, then you'll be able to know who to seek out and for what reasons you're actually looking for this person to be with this person, right? Because when you do have, a solid relationship and solid love, it feels really good, bro, and you'll be at the top, bro. You know what I mean? Do you think people who say don't need companions are lying? Yes, people that say that they don't need nobody and that all they need is themselves, they're lying, bro. It's a full-blown lie, bro. Nobody wants to be outcast. Nobody wants to be alone. Nobody wants to be, isolated. Nobody wants that life, bro. That is ridiculous, bro. Whoever says that is lying. No person on this planet wants to have that existence, bro. That's the reason why people shoot up schools, commit suicide, and are angry and mad at the world because they feel like nobody cares about them, that they have nobody. That's the reason why they're angry all the time and short-tempered and miserable, because they want to have somebody, but no, they feel like they have nobody. That's the reason why they're behaving the way they're behaving. That's why that's why people display these bad behaviors, because they feel like they're outcast, isolated, and not important, bro. That's the reason why they feel like this. What are your thoughts on toxic hustle cultures? Oh, bro, I hate individuals like that. You know what I mean? Because the reason I hate individuals like that is because they know what they're doing. They know the games they're playing. They know why they're doing it. They know they're hustling people. I hate individuals like that. And there's a lot of them here on YouTube, bro. That's why I don't fuck with a lot of channels, because I can see what they're doing, bro, and it's irritating. They try to look to take advantage of people's, generosity, gullible, whatever you want to call it, right? And truly, those are some of the worst of the worst when it comes to society, right? Individuals that are looking to take advantage of people's generosity, those are true scumbags. Because these are people, even like I said, they may have personality disorders and stuff like that, but they have the type of personality disorder where they know what they're doing, though. The type that could be treated, the type that could be fixed and everything like that if they just go and seek help, right? But these individuals rather choose to be the way that they are. So they know what they're doing. They know they're manipulating. They know they're doing what they're doing, yet they still continue to do it because they like being pieces of shit. Facts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch is over. We got to get back to it. Hey, good chat. We out.